The national government also is the group, really Congress, that determines how like new states sort of join the club, so to speak. Like how does a territory actually become one of the official states? So it's really a two-part process. This is a process that actually began during the Articles of Confederation system. They passed a law called the Northwest Ordinance, which sold all of this land off in the black, especially since the Articles of Confederation couldn't tax. This was a way that they could generate money was by selling land. But eventually, all of those areas would want to become states. So this is a process that goes way back, and you can see the map when all the other areas besides the original 13 were added into the mix. So the first part is that Congress passes what's called an enabling act. An enabling act is that it's like you have sort of preliminary approval, and what Congress is asking you to do as a territory is to sort of like write up a proposed constitution and to submit it back to Congress for review, just to make sure there's nothing in the Constitution that would contradict the laws of the country. One of the examples of Congress asking a territory to sort of tweak a little bit its constitution was Utah. They specifically wanted Utah to write into its constitution that there would be no tolerance of polygamy, which is multiple spouses. And once they did that, then they moved on to part two. The second part is if Congress accepts sort of the constitution that you have written for your state, it's called an act of admission. An act of admission is literally Congress taking a vote and officially approving you for statehood. Again, it's the national government that determines who becomes a state. And this is done through both passing an enabling act, which allows the territory to write a constitution that once reviewed, if approved, then leads to Congress officially approving statehood, which is referred to as an act of admission.